Hello everybody, it's Scott Siverett here at Agile20 Reflect, or whatever it will become in the future. So we had a one-off festival, we developed a great momentum and people are excited about it. So we've got a session this Sunday coming up just to discuss what happens next. Yeah, if you go to meetup.com and if you look at the Agile Global 20 Reflect Festival, and there's a meeting there, 4 o'clock GMT time, to discuss this. Really just wanted to walk through this capture device where we're using to kind of capture ideas and things and talk you through it. It might look a little bit complicated, so just wanted to walk you through it. First thing is, this time round, as we did last time round, we want to really use a double diamond approach. I'm a great fan of this. And in Double Diamond, we come up with what we think we need to do, and in this case, it's probably an exco opportunity. We want to do some divergent thinking on it, so get as many voices and as many ideas into it, and then we'll converge down. And then when we come up with solutions, we're going to look at those again, look at all the solutions we could do to do that, and then converge down. This worked very well last time round on pulling together the festival. So whatever happens next, we want to do this too. We're really in that first divergent thinking zone. So really we're at, we had a great festival, and that was a bit like a dandelion, but it's could spawn so many other things. We're in a period of disruption, and we really want to kind of help support all of those things. So if you want to add ideas, we have an ideas section, and there's multiple ideas in here where people are adding them. You can use your own colors. What I would say is, if you are going to do ideas, don't do 13 of them all on one ticket, because when we come to prioritize the ideas, it's going to be really hard to do that. But that's the idea of the ideas board. So Giles and Haroon are going to take everyone through this, and really, I've said to Giles and Haroon that our MVP for Sunday is really just to try and generate as much ideas as possible, and if possible, do some kind of dot voting on those. We're also, we understand people will also want to talk about their experience, so we are capturing, we are capturing kind of what worked well. We're capturing, what the festival did for us. We're capturing any unanswered questions, and also looking at, what needs to change. So lots of things need to change. So that's good. If we thought nothing needed to change, I would probably be in the wrong organization. One of the things that we're doing here is looking at organization and future state. I don't think that worked. What we did was we put in the minimist organization that we could to deliver a festival. If we're doing anything further forward, I'd like to look at that governance. That governance needs to look at with the roles of the trustees, the role of the the movement there as well, and the advisory board, and also the regional self-organizing groups. And I want to be clear about who decides what. I don't think last time around it felt like a very much a startup operation, but we need to probably move to something a little bit clearer for everyone to know the definitions. So that's just an example of whatever the future state is, but I'd like to start that debate, and having even that modeled is going to help us understand where things are decided. And very much there'll be an operational center. There's going to be a kind of a trustee circle, and that last time around, a lot of the trustees were kind of came from people I knew, so there's an availability bias there. So we would want to look at how and going forward how trustees are appointed. Okay, and that then takes us over to here. So it's how core an idea is. We think there's some things that are definitely going to be taken forward. So a good example of this might be Agile World, which is there. So Agile World is, it's got its own legs. It shouldn't have to refer back to whatever we are to say, what should it do, what shouldn't it do. But we do support it, and and it is aligned in what we're trying to do. So I think in capturing ideas, understanding if it's a core idea, if it's aligned and supported, if it's aligned but not supported because either we haven't got the resource or we don't know how, or maybe we're the wrong people. And then there's anything that's out with our support zone. We also want to capture kudos. So this is again is purely where we we just call out people, and so things that you really want to give some kudos to, that would be absolutely wonderful. Now the stuff in blue, I'm not worried about touching at all by Sunday, but it's just part of a longer term consultation. So this is almost like trying to kind of prioritize ideas on feasibility, and importance. Bit of a roadmap. What do we really need to do? So yeah, you can see that the two things I've added there are better governance and rebranding. So whatever we're going to do, it won't be Agile20Reflect. And whatever we do, we need to have that governance. We probably need to decide what kind of organization we are as well. So is it a charity? Is it not for profit? Is it a for profit? All these things are kind of really for the community to decide. And finally, there's a risk wall there. So again, if you think of any risks, and that's just a standard one, impact to probability, and again, try to capture those. I think it's important to capture risks. Yeah, so that's that. Come back to the design thinking bit. Really, we are just at the first bit of the first diamond. We're trying to get as many views on as possible. So if you've got some time to help, or if you'd like to help, we'd really, really like to have you involved. Okay, that was it. Nice short message. Speak to you later. Bye bye now.